All right, let's talk affiliate marketing for a second. What makes a great offer? I'm going to show you right now. Hey there, enterprisers, what's good? It's Jason Ligo here again, and in this video I want to talk to you about what makes a great affiliate offer. That's right, what makes a great affiliate offer? I've been around the game for a long time, and if you've been watching me for any amount of time, you know that I love affiliate marketing among other business models, and it's still the number one thing that I recommend that people get started in, simply because it is the best and easiest way, and in my opinion, it's the greatest way to go ahead and get started if you're starting from nothing. I really believe that it is conducive to starting something if you have nothing in play, even if you have limited experience. But here's the kicker. I think it's the greatest not only because of that, but also because even if you're an experienced individual, an already successful individual, this is also a great way to supplement your current business and success and income. And if you don't believe me, I challenge you to look at any one of the top influencers that you find, and especially if they're on the likes of YouTube or TikTok, and guess what? They're all promoting something by way of affiliate marketing one way or another. Okay, you're gonna be hard pressed to find someone who's not marketing another person's product out there. It's just a really simple and easy way to go about doing business. And I'll tell you what, it's still an effective method even today. Everyone is doing it. It makes sense, okay? And with that said, throughout the years, I have seen a lot of affiliate offers come and go. I've seen a lot of good ones. I've seen a lot of really, really bad ones too. But I'll tell you what, I've also seen a handful of great ones. And when I started thinking about some of the greatest offers that I've promoted, some of the things that I've seen my greatest successes in, and some of the best offers that I've seen throughout the years, there certainly tends to be a few recurring themes among those things, right? And so in this video, I wanted to give you very quick and dirty. You can tell I'm a little bit under the weather with my voice here, but I don't want to stop me from giving you some value. So I'm going to give you the top 3 things that I have found among the greatest of affiliate offers. What makes a great affiliate offer? Let me give you these 3 things. Let's get right into it. And then I'm also going to point your attention to probably the greatest offer that's going around right now, and obviously tell you about it if you want to go ahead and join me in that. Let's go ahead and get started. So what makes a great affiliate offer? Number 1, high conversion pages, right? High conversion pages. Should come as no surprise that I'm talking about that, but believe me, this is important. And when it comes to high conversion, you have to wonder why that is, right? Obviously, you can understand the importance of having a high conversion page. What good is it if I can get someone to visit a website, to visit a web page, to click a link somewhere, if it's not going to do anything for them when they get there? Having a high conversion page is a lot like having a really good, well set up storefront, all right? When someone comes into a store to buy something, all right, it could be a coffee stand, it could be clothing, whatever the case is, when someone shows up, they want to make sure they have a good experience, right? And usually there's a lot of things that go into that experience. Things like simplicity, things like ease of use or ease of finding whatever it is they're looking for, depending on what they're shopping for, right? You want to make sure that it is a warm and a very friendly environment, and then also something that is user friendly. In today's time, we want to make sure that it's easy for self-checkout even, right? I remember when self-checkout came out several years ago, a lot of people had some pushback, didn't care for it because they didn't like to bag their own groceries or whatever. Now it seems to be the preferred method. Shopping has changed in that regard. The online experience is no different. You want to make sure that someone has a great experience when they come and land on your page, from the entry to the exit. And so having a funnel that's set up in such a way that shows off the funnel steps by way of highly converting web pages, okay, this is definitely the way to go. So that when someone lands on the page, it's easy for them to give up their email, right? To go ahead and give up their information along with their permission for you to follow up with them. And then from there, progress them through the stages to where they can see what exactly it is that you're offering. It's clear on how to get started. It's clear on how to obtain that thing, and they can move forward very, very clearly. This is why I also think that funnels are really important compared to traditional websites, simply because if you go to a website and there's a lot of million things to click on, that can be distracting. And while you, along with traditional logic, might think that the more options, the better for the customer, the reality is that isn't the case. It's certainly not the case for your bottom line, and I would argue it's not the case for the customer as well. The fact is, we're all guilty of it, aren't we? Especially us men. How many times have you been to the grocery store with the intention of buying a certain product and you got distracted, a million different things in the different directions you were pulled, and you did not come home with what you wanted or what you needed? You came home with a million other things, right? That is precisely the experience that you don't want to have when it comes to the online experience. So having highly converting web pages that show exactly exactly what it is that we're talking about, what's the opportunity, what's the affiliate offer, how do you get a hold of it, how do you promote it if you want to become an affiliate and start making money in your own regard in this process. These are the questions that need to be asked, and they should be answered very, very quickly simply by visiting the web page. Highly converting web pages are so essential to a great offer. It's certainly not going to do you any good to spend a lot of money and time directing traffic to an affiliate offer that's not going to convert. So making sure that you have some good, highly converting web pages is absolutely essential. Make sure you've got some great high conversion web pages. Number 2, multiple profit centers. Okay, multiple profit centers, right? Now, initially when you first get started, I always tell people to get started promoting one thing, right? Get good at promoting one type of offer, one link, and really just go from there, right? As opposed to promoting a million different things. This is essential when you get started, and I stand by this because especially when you're getting started, it can be so overwhelming in the beginning when you're trying to do a million different things, and I don't really see a way for a lot of people to get a whole lot of success that way. Certainly not quickly. It's just not systematic. With that said, however, the more that you continue on in this business and you grow in your skill set, you're going to find that your ability to promote other things will come, right? And some things will come natural because you're going to find that certain offers complement off of other offers in the way that you're presenting something. But one really cool secret that I have found throughout the years is that sometimes there are offers with multiple offers built into them. And this is one of those things that really take it to the next level. And I have found that some of the best money that I have made and some of the most successes that I have had, especially in affiliate contests and so on, really this has been the game changer for me, is to be able to promote one link or one offer, and then that offer, because of the way that it's set up, a lot of it has to do with the highly converting web pages that it has attached to it, and just the way that it flows, it promotes other offers on your behalf. Next thing you know, you might have one customer, but that one customer represents 5, 6, 7 different profit centers, income streams, if you will, and that really, really bumps it up to the next level. Because in that regard, now your income level is almost like exponential, right? It grows and it multiplies many, many times over. I love this type of business model. Now it has to make sense, right? It can't be one of those things where you're promoting one thing and hoping that it turns into other things. But there are a lot of offers out there that are built upon this premise where you promote one link and that one link promotes different things. They all complement each other. They all have some kind of a synergy involved. There's usually also communities behind them. And I'll tell you what, it's a massive way and a wonderful way to make a lot of good revenue. And a lot of that revenue is monthly recurring revenue as well. So now we're talking passive income. Again, hopefully you can see how exciting this is and see my excitement level even with no voice, because when you do this type of thing, the sky really is the limit. When you're looking for an affiliate offer, I'm telling you what, the greatest ones have multiple profit centers. Number 3 and finally is automated follow-up, okay? Automated follow-up, okay? And I can't speak enough about this just because of how powerful it is. Now, we all know the importance of follow-up, all right? If you've been around business for any amount of time, you've heard this slogan before, right? You've heard that mantra, right? The money's in the list, the fortune's in the follow-up. The money's in the list, the fortune's in the follow-up. I've said it a million times, and I've had all of my coaching students and customers and clients say it 1.5 million times as well, right? It is that important. Now, obviously, nothing beats your own personal follow-up. There's nothing that beats that because you can add a personal spin on there, a personal twist, and it just shows that you're vested, right? But with that said, it also goes to say that every little bit helps. And this is really the game changer between a lot of affiliate offers, because you have some affiliate offers that don't do that, right? They kind of leave you to your own devices. They give you a few tools and say, here you go, and you promote it using the links, maybe a capture page or two, maybe a swipe and deploy email or two, but that's it. Versus some of these other offers out here that do take the automated follow-up seriously. And so when the company or the offer is taking the time to send emails and follow-up activities on your behalf, when you couple that with your own activities, again, the idea is it now multiplies, right? And now it becomes an exponential effort. And every little bit helps in terms of getting your follow-up prospect or follow-up client to the finish line and turning it into a sale, a conversion, or better yet, another sale or conversion down the road. And it really helps in this regard. Also, with that said, I should say that some of the best follow-up programs that I have seen not only follow up on your behalf, but they also follow up and position you as the expert that you need to be. And that helps you in this conversion, but it also helps you build your own list so that you can use these clients and customers as potential referral sources for later business. Does that make sense? Now it's really incredible. And some of the best offers that I have been a part of have done just that, where I have sent follow-ups and they have sent follow-ups and their follow-ups don't clash with mine. line. Their follow-ups always point them back to me as opposed to back to the program. And when a program does this, and I'm telling you, it is that much more powerful. I am telling you what, when you take those things, put them together, you're gonna have something beautiful. Especially when you consider that with a lot of times with these successful companies, they're hiring and paying good money for some copywriters to create this follow-up content, right? So again, when you couple that with your own personal touch, even if you're not a high-performing copywriter, they're likely using one and paying for one. So you add that with your personal touch, and you have a dynamite 1-2 punch for the follow-up game. And this turns into lots of sales down the road, which helps you in terms of your overall revenue, but it also helps with passive income. Sometimes you kind of give up on a customer, they come into your online sphere, they come into your follow-up process, you forget about them. And the next thing you know, several weeks down the road, several days down the road, months down the road, a sale trickles in here and another sale trickles in here. And then when you couple that with what we're talking about here with high conversion pages and multiple profit centers, when that customer finally does buy, it's like a waterfall effect. They're buying 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different products and you're getting paid on all of them. It really can be a nice little waterfall of cash. Many times it saves you. If not, it's one of those icing on the cakes, right? I get so excited when I'm talking about this, and hopefully you can experience that too one day. All right, automated follow-up, believe me, this is where it's at. You are dead in the water if you have no follow-up, and you're really dead in the water if you don't have automated follow-up. So automated follow-up is one of the best things that I have seen in terms of a great affiliate offer, automated follow-up. There you have it, my friends, quick and dirty as per usual. Hopefully this is making sense to you, okay? You can go out of here and promote anything you want, right? Affiliate offer, whatever makes sense for you. But believe me, these are the things you want to look for. These are the things that I have seen consistently over the years that have made up the greatest of affiliate offers that have done well for my business and for my bottom line, and I know that they'll do the same for you. Now, if you want to go ahead and get involved promoting an offer that has a lot of these elements, I'm happy to share with you one of the ones that I'm promoting right now, and I got to tell you what, it really checks off all these boxes and then some and more. And for that matter, the people behind this offer also, I've done business with them before and have done tremendously well with some of their previous ventures. And so it's one of those things where I trust them, I've done business with them before, and I'm happy to do business with them again because I know that these are some great tools that you can put to use as a digital entrepreneur, and these will benefit just about anyone, especially for those who are in the online business space, make money online space. Believe me, this is one of those great things that comes along once in a while, but when it does, it's like wildfire, it's like hotcakes, whatever analogy you want to talk about, but it sells and converts really well, right? On top of that, there's a great community behind it, and it's one of those things too where first mover's advantage really, really matters. This is new, it's fresh off the press, and so if you want to go ahead and get involved and join my team, as it were, come alongside with me, I'd be honored to have you with me. You don't need to do that, but believe me, I would be honored if you'd be happy to join me, and to that effect, I put together a nice little bonus package for you. So you can read about it, you can go ahead and experience it. Go ahead and click on the link below. It's in the description box, and come alongside with me and receive a bunch of exclusive bonuses specifically for you, just for me, for joining through my link, coming through, and let's get after this thing together, right? Let's hit the ground running. Let's get you to where it is that you need to be. Let's put some success on your name, and let's do it quickly, all right? I'm out of here, my friends, but you know what to do, all right? Make sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell. That way you don't miss out on any more hot new content that I got coming down the pipe just for you. This is Jason Ligo with Always Enterprise. I'll talk to you next time. Take care.